All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NAKD, Naked Brand Group. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys to add to your watch list and keep on your radar towards the end of this video. The ticker symbol has been upgraded by Analysis Ratings, and it's moving up pretty quickly to those ratings. So they might even have to reiterate and upgrade again, or we need to watch it closely. So we're going to look at its chart. We're also going to look at a small piece of an article talking about the innovations and the product that this company is focusing on. So I look forward for your guys' feedback on this one and what you guys think about it. But stay tuned because it's very informative and you definitely want to have this one on your radar moving forward, especially with all the hype going on about vaccines, but also this one centers around treatment. So for the COVID-19, so stay tuned for that. So here we are, NAKD, Naked Brand Group. What a sideways movement that we're seeing, but it just continues to pull downward, right? This is the only point that we've seen this actually bring itself back up, hit a new high here recently of 125, and then just coming right back down and settling at slightly above the 50-day moving average, which is 114. We're currently sitting at 115. The only thing that I'm seeing some strength here is that this stock is staying above $1, right? We see here 107, and then we have down here 99, and then all the way down here at 95/96 cents. Some important support levels in the near term if the volatility takes the stock in the downward direction. But so far, Naked Brand Group is holding above $1 pretty well. So does that mean that the stock has potential or it's going to run back up? Not really, but staying above $1 is a good sign for the company overall to not get delisted and have a second opportunity in the near future or as time goes on to show some revenue or some growth in the company. A lot of people are excited to see if numbers roll out differently in the next quarter and also going into Valentine's Day. I've seen a lot of people comment that because of what this company centers around, they believe there's some potential. So there's some people holding the stock up from these lows down here, because we want to remember this came from 36 cents and it's holding up above slightly $1. So that's the only thing that's looking pretty good for this chart so far, that it's holding up above $1. But these type of volatility is going to be pretty difficult to repeat itself in such a quick fashion. It could probably hit those numbers again, but over a long term of proving itself and showing some growth. But let's look at the support and resistance. So currently our resistance level is the highest point reached in this last candlestick of 115. So give or take to the hundreds or thousands place, this needs to break through 115 to pull upwards further away from the 50-day moving average, which is 1 cent less, 114. Now, if that gets broken through, the highest point before this dipped was 121. So this is the resistance level I would focus on the most, to be aware that the bulls are pulling upwards and leaving the 50-day moving average below it and behind, and this is pushing upwards into bullish territory. Now, if the bears reappear and continue to tear this down, the lowest point reached in the day was 111. So we want to watch this carefully. This is our support level, and if 111 gets broken through, this could be well on its way to newer lows and new support levels, and the nearest support level beyond that is 109. So you can go ahead and see how this is reacting between 111, 109 to see if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast. So far, it's been holding itself up above $1 pretty well, but we need to watch this carefully, and there could be some type of catalyst going into Valentine's Day, but after that, it's going to take a lot more than speculation and hope to hold this up or even bring this one in the upward direction, such as revenue and profit and growth of the company overall. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you definitely want to add to your watch list. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has some indirect and direct correlation to COVID-19 vaccines. Now, I know that we're all focusing on vaccines, and that's what the hype is, and that's what we really center our focus on when it comes to COVID-19. But there's also other companies doing other innovations that are helping and assisting with the treatment of COVID-19, not just the vaccine. So let's look at this stock, and we're going to read a little part of an article that came out last week, and we're going to look at its chart. So the ticker symbol is LIFE, Life. And this company has ran today. I found it over the weekend. I wanted to watch it closely, right? And it had already started the run last week. I wanted to look for some consolidation, right? It was around the 390 range. On the 3rd, the 4th, it took off. The 5th, it kind of was sitting at $5 and some change, and it took off today again, reaching $8. Now, I really want every single investor to look for some consolidation or a slight pullback, if it's a healthy one, to watch closely moving forward how this reacts. But this is kind of more of a speculative one because when we zoom out, you know, this has ran up before and it comes right back down. And this is the most recent skyrocket, right, that we've seen this happen. So we want to look for some type of consolidation and also some more confirmation on this one. Again, this is very speculative. It's in the health field, but supposedly it's doing wonders when it comes to the treatment and everything it does. So let's see here. Although the company stock price is trending at just $391, which is where it was at before the 4th, this is an innovative approach to creating therapies, has many investors banking on life, right, in the long haul. So they're saying that this isn't just a speculation short term. There could be some long-term opportunity here. Well, we're already seeing the run. We need to see if this is going to cool off or if it's going to continue. Now, with clinical activity at most major pharmaceutical companies back on track, this company itself is currently a lead candidate in the phase 2 trial of ATYR1923. This drug is designed to help COVID-19 patients that have respiratory issues. And that's a big deal with the whole process of the COVID-19. So treatment is also getting better. This is actually a pretty optimistic and hopeful outlook for the way we're going to treat COVID in the near future. And also vaccines are being rolled out. So that's another thing as well. So yes, vaccines we're all focused on, but treatment is spectacular as well, helping more people cure faster and also have less respiratory issues due to what this drug is supposedly doing according to this article and what their trials are showing. Now, the success of this trial results are expected to release at the end of 2020, which were already released, and we're already seeing it in the chart how it was hanging out kind of sideways. It could create a large revenue stream for the company in the next year. In addition, this company itself has a number of promising projects in the pipeline. These include the NRP2 science to treat fibrotic lung disease and cancer. So they're doing way beyond just COVID-19 patients that are having respiratory issues. They have other innovations and other drugs coming their way and opportunities to dominate in these sectors. So when you think about it, yeah, it had a run towards the end of 2020. You could see it here in December, and then it came right back down. It ran right back up in January, and this is the largest run that we've seen the stock have within all this speculation and hype. And now it's becoming more of an official type of information. This was hanging out at around 390, right? Right before it ran up on the 4th, then on the 5th, and here we are on the 8th. So long term, could this continue? Possibly. That's why this is one that you definitely want to do some research on. But a lot of analysis price targets is what I would really tell you guys to look deeper into, because there's some room here still according to the analysis ratings that are out there. I've seen as high as $15 and as low as $12 to $11. So if anybody wants to correct me on that or share under analysis ratings that you find, you guys are more than welcome to down below. For now, It's seeming speculative in the sense of how it's ran up. We want to look for a slight pullback, which could be healthy, or some consolidation, but there's room in the uptrend going into this year by the fact that these phase trials, especially phase trial 2, is looking so good, and it's actually helping patients, which is going to be a big change when it comes to the treatment, right, opportunity of COVID-19. Vaccines, big stuff, but the treatment as well is nice to focus on and know that companies are out there making these moves. So this is something else to not overlook and pay close attention to moving forward. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.